Since I know him, he has been blind. He has been blind and selling this newspaper. This is like how many years now? I am in my 30s now, and the same man is still selling newspaper blind. You can see him trying to count the steps. Look at him. Look at him. These are the people that need help. I just pray help locate him. Please tag anybody you know, any organization that you know that would be able to help.
I'm Precious Ogun Michael. I'm the group CEO for Oxford Holdings. At the beginning of the year, I was reflecting and I remembered that, oh well, I'll be 30 next year. So I thought to myself and I said, okay, let me sit with Oxford Foundation and see what we can do to give back to society. Well, I have a sister I call my partner in Give Backs. Her name is Mrs. Kasumo. Over time, she would suddenly buzz me and say, okay, there's someone who needs this, there's someone who needs that needs a kind of support, and then we'll bring up whatsoever it is we have and we'll give to that person, say to pay school fees or to feed the kids or to do whatever. So she sent me this video that really kept me up off my bed for about 2 nights. It's the video of a man who is visually impaired who sells newspapers. He has 3 kids and he sells newspapers all around Gowon Estate without a cane, without a guide, without anybody there with him, just to make ends meet. And I was touched by the story of this man, especially when I got to know that he has a family. He has 3 young kids in school, he has bills to pay, and rather than sit at home and mourn his situation and leverage on it as an excuse to be lazy or to depend on other people, this man wakes up every day, leaves his house and goes all the way to Yanokbaja to pick these newspapers. Yanokbaja is in Lagos, Nigeria. Picks these newspapers, brings to Gowon Estate, and he sells on his own every day, and he has been doing this for years. So I sat with my friend and I said, what can we do for this man that will go beyond just dropping a few thousands in his account number, circulating for people to drop and then move on? Is this what this man really needs? We need to sit with this man. Does he want medical care? Is the eye situation something that can still be remedied or something that can still be corrected? Does he want a business? Does he want us to provide him with a stand where he can actually sell his newspapers? Luckily for us, we have Oxford Foundation. The strength of Oxford Foundation is to identify talent, empower people, young people, and we said, okay, this is one of the best favors we can do is to actually connect this man to Oxford Foundation and see how Oxford Foundation can be of help to Mr. Sanusi's life. In the course of reaching out to Mr. Sanusi, we found that he wants to have a shop where he can actually sell with his wife. They cater for their 3 children who are in school. So here we are. Our plan is to set up a shop for Mr. Sanusi and his wife, stock it up, pay the rent for 2 years so they don't have to worry about that. Ensure we give them some money to hold so that while they are still trying to get customers and all that, they have money to spend. We also have plans to probably pay their rent for 1 year and their children's school fees for a session or more. This is Mr. Sanusi's story. You have a Mr. Sanusi close to you. You don't have to wait for this Mr. Sanusi we're talking about. Around you, there are people who need food, there are people who need clothes. Some people don't even need anything money can buy. A kind word, a shoulder to cry on, a voice to encourage them. There are so many Mr. Sanusis around you. So there is a need for us to, as human beings, ensure that you can at least make an impact on the other person's life, regardless of how small it is. 500 naira might be so small to you. I've seen a family feed on that before. So be kind.
I will give thanks to the Almighty God, and I will thank the executive of Oxford International, Oxford African, that God will continue to be lifting the business up in the name of Jesus. I'm very happy. In fact, I don't really know that we are going to do something that's so elaborate like this. I don't expect it, but I thank God. It is well.